The Mix 105.7.
Joining me here in studio is Lance, Sam, and Conway of the Akafellas, or the AKA Fellas, as you guys have heard quite a bit, as I've been told. Because it's spelled a little different, and I mean, I can, on one hand, I can kind of see how they would get that little oops, and on the other hand, you know, they should listen to what you guys call yourselves. So they are spelled the AKA Fellas, so the Akafellas, and they're joining me here in studio. And we're going to talk about their concert a little bit. But before we do, got a few questions for them. Got some fun stories probably that they'll be sharing with us. Starting off is, you guys are an a cappella group. And so that means what exactly?
Well, that means there's not any instruments happening with our music. It's just us and what we're putting out. So Ryan is, you'll hear on and off, you'll hear some drum beats, some beatboxing or whatever. That's Ryan Whipple doing that all with his mouth, crazy as it is. And then, I mean, we do our own little parts and trying to imitate instruments and whatever. But yeah, everything you hear is coming straight from us. And
so it's all straight vocals, in other words.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. I've had a chance to hear a couple a cappella groups in my time, and I heard you guys do your little demo just a little while ago. Sounds wonderful. Can't wait to play it for the rest of the listeners. Let's start off with just, you know, how you guys got started. How'd you guys meet? Where did this come from, I guess?
Well, one thing that's kind of interesting with our group is it's changed quite a bit over the years because, you know, we started it just out of, as a product of Dickinson State University, really. We're all music students. We were never a sanctioned group, but Ryan Whipple started the Akafellas with almost entirely different members except him. So you know everybody graduates, moves on, goes and takes on other ventures, starts a career, etc. So that's been kind of the change. But that's how it started. Ryan had always kind of wanted to have a group like that, and we had enough talent around us to form it. And so then when somebody moved away, we changed them up and. You know, like Conway started after our bass John Tangen had moved to Minnesota, and I started after one of our other members left the group, and Sam kind of followed the same suit. So we've changed faces quite a bit, but as far as our sound and our music, we've held pretty true to a lot of the same tunes that we originally started with, and of course added multiple pieces through the years, but. So now all of us have known each other through the university. In fact, every one of us are music students. Ryan, the reason he's not here, he's down in Hettinger teaching music today. He's got to teach up until tomorrow, so he's even driving back for rehearsals. He's had to put on quite a few miles back and forth. Conway, he teaches music here down in New England, and Sam is just getting ready to go out and do his student teaching, getting ready to finish up his college career. So I'm really happy to kind of share the microphone here with a lot of talented individuals. Myself have a degree in music education, but somewhere along the lines I apparently stumbled, hit my head extremely hard, and fell into the world of insurance. Nobody's perfect.
So each of you guys have kind of a specialty then among your group. So I'm assuming from hearing Conway, you're the bass.
Yep.
And then Sam, what is your?
Well, actually, Lance and I kind of bounce back and forth from lead to the high tenor parts and all that. So. Okay,
and then what would Ryan's?
Ryan is, as I was talking about earlier, he's our beatboxer, our vocal percussionist, and he sings kind of the baritone part.
So he's the one that kind of comes up with all the sound effects, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's really fun.
If he were here, he'd give you a heck of a grenade toss. And
well, it's maybe we'll have to drag him in here one of these days.
Yeah.
He has to share in the misery of everyone being on the radio, right?
It really is, though, a true talent, not only on Ryan's behalf, but everybody here. You know, we get a lot of requests and stuff that'll say, like, oh, can you do this one? Well, you know, yes, we could, but people don't realize even these, for our Christmas concerts, we're coming up on it, for as traditional as the songs may be and as familiar as they are to so many of us, to make them unique and give them a sound of their own, you know, call it our Akafella sound, doesn't happen overnight. So, you know, we rehearse every Monday night, usually for an hour, if not two, and we've been doing Christmas songs since September.
Ooh, wow. I'd be getting tired of doing Christmas music by now.
So anybody else tired of Christmas music, don't even start with it.
So, I mean, and individually, I mean, you guys are wonderfully talented. Together, when you hearing all of your guys' voices blend together and that kind of thing, just sounds absolutely amazing. I have to make this comment to the listeners because I do think this is just hilarious. Watching singers is that I think the hardest job for you guys is to have to listen to yourselves after doing it, because you sit there and go, well, I could have done that better. Why did I do it that way? I mean, just observing you guys do that is just it's funny, and it's a learning experience at the same time, because your guys' job when it comes to music has to be almost 24/7. I mean, where you guys are just thinking about it, thinking it over, going, how can I do this better, that kind of thing, how can I improve myself.
Right.
This rendition, I mean, wonderful. Now it's time to talk about the concert.
Yeah.
So you guys have a concert coming up.
We do? Oh.
You didn't get the memo, apparently.
Yeah, we've got a Christmas concert here. We've been planning for quite a while. This is the first time Akafellas have done a Christmas concert. We performed around the area from Hettinger to Rame to Dickinson Bandshell concert series in the summers quite a bit. But we've never done a Christmas concert. And it's not that we've never thought of it. It's really more or less a struggle of, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but just to be able to learn the music, develop it, make it your sound. And every other year that we've planned on doing one, we kind of get down to the call the ball moment, and we say, like, we're not going to be able to have this ready. So this year we started rehearsing much, much earlier, from September on, really pushing Christmas. To be quite honest, that's all we've been doing is learning new songs. Yes, there's very, very well known. We could pick up a piece of music of it and sing it as a solo, but to do it as a group certainly took a lot of time. So we've been working pretty hard on it. And we always try to hit on the fact that it's a real family-friendly show, so feel free to bring your family, your relatives, if you got people traveling. Should be a real entertaining show.
All right.
A variety of songs in there too, not only Christmas, but some other repertoire that we'll be doing as well.
All right, so I can't imagine the amount of work it takes in order to put together a concert. I just sit here all day and talk, and the music just plays for me. I don't have to come up with it or anything. So your guys' concert is tomorrow and Friday.
Yes.
And it's at
7:30
at
DHS Auditorium.
All right, and it is $10 per person. Yeah. And you had mentioned that if they give you a call, if you have bunches of kids.
Yeah. We understand, especially larger families. We debated on that. We kind of actually more or less made our posters and maybe in haste. But if you've got larger families or something, go ahead and give us a call in advance, 483-5789. That's actually calling my office. So if we answer the phone as another business, don't let that throw you off. But just say you're calling about the Akafella tickets. You don't need to pick them up in advance. We'll have them all available at will call there, right at the venue. But yeah, give us a call. And if you're thinking, hey, I've got 3 kids, we might throw out some half price tickets, things like that. Because really what we're trying to do here is just give the citizens of Dickinson just another, and surrounding areas obviously, but another way to just enjoy the holiday season. And certainly we don't want to be putting on this concert, putting in all this work, and not having people there to enjoy it. So
and it wouldn't be much of a concert without people showing up.
Yeah.
So before we go, there's going to be one thing that you guys are going to give us a demo of. But just to recap, you guys' concert tomorrow and Friday, $10 a person, willing to be flexible for larger families. Yep. Give them a call, 483-5789. That's 483-5789. And what are you going to be doing for us right now?
Well, we're going to throw together, you asked us to kind of do a little live rendition. We asked everybody, keep in mind it's only 3 of us here instead of 4. One other thing I should note on the concert, however, if you don't call, feel free to show up at the door. There's plenty of seating there. Hopefully we don't put ourselves into a jam there, but if you don't call ahead for tickets, or you didn't, and tomorrow night you're thinking, oh geez, I was going to do that, just come on up to Dickinson High School there. Show starts at 7:30. The tickets are most certainly available at the door, and we should be fine there both Thursday and Friday.
All right. Well, let's do this.
All right. This is a little hallelujah for you. It's brand new for us.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
All right. That sounded wonderful.
Thanks.
I could just listen to you guys all day. Do you just want to stick around?
Yeah,
Be our background, like, carolers? You only have to do this until tomorrow when you have to go to your concert at 7.
Playing the best music and the best variety. The Mix 105.7.